mean, in the case of Shiloh Hendricks, it seems to me pretty open and shut. This is a woman on camera repeatedly using the N-word, first of all with a 5-year-old autistic child, it seems, then an adult who's filming her, doesn't care, is...
Okay. Now, this gentleman right here who's about to speak is one of the co-founders of the website that is letting Shiloh, somebody I can't remember last night, fundraise, and she was able to accumulate, I think at the present moment, like 600 over $600,000. But just listen to some of the excuses that this Christian, mind you, Christian, is using to evade, like, really his Christian values. He's circumventing his Christian values in order to make a profit, in my opinion. And who am I? I'm just a moron with a conscience, aka conscious moron. But just check it out. I ain't gonna keep interrupting. I want y'all to kind of peep this because it's gonna start to get deep. I think this is probably second to longest video that I have. The other one is like 6 minutes long. Y'all really got to hear some of the stuff that this gentleman is saying. So be on the lookout for that. I believe that's going to be called the caucasity part 5. But I have to check, but it's the one after. It should be the one directly after this. If you catching this later, all right? But just peep what he's saying and how he's trying to circumvent his beliefs to make a profit. Like I said, it's just my opinion, but tell me what you think.
Is blatantly racist. Why should someone like that be allowed to raise any money on your site if, as you say, you are driven by a Christian purpose?
Well, that's a fascinating question. I would almost flip it around. It's like if we tried to create litmus tests for everybody to come onto a platform to use it, I pretty much could guarantee nobody would pass the litmus test, because the reality of humanity is that we're broken. This is the whole principle of Jesus in the first place, is that we needed a savior, and that's what he came for.
So just to be clear, then, hang on, just to be clear, so that's interesting what you just said. So you would let anybody onto your platform to raise money for anything? Is that your position?
No, the position is that there are laws that define what is legal and what isn't legal, and we adhere to the laws as the framework for what is and isn't allowed.
But inciting racial hatred is a crime, right?
Inciting racial hatred is a crime?
Yeah.
Where?
You don't think it's a crime?
In the U.S.?
Yeah, it is.
I've never seen that as a law on the book.